It's the 64 Showcase! In the center of the vast universe, a remarkably bright star was born. It was a star that is born only once in 1,000 years, the Millennium Star. According to legend, whoever possessed the mystical star was destined to become the superstar of the universe. However, since the Millennium Star was but a newborn, it fell from the starry sky. Around this time, Mario and his friends were all happily relaxing. When suddenly, the Millennium Star came crashing down. Mario and his friends soon began arguing over who should keep the Millennium Star. Seeing this, Lakitu came flying in, dangling a toy box from his rod. That's right, they could play Mario Party to see who the biggest superstar was. Suddenly, the Millennium Star gave off a brilliantly bright flash of light. And with that bright flash, Mario and his friends were transported inside the toy box. Greetings, I am the Millennium Star. You must pass my test to prove yourself worthy of possessing me. Follow me! Hello everybody, it's me, your good friend Sparky, and if you're watching this video on the day it's uploaded, it's March 16th, which means it's my birthday, which means we're having a party, which means we're having a Mario Party, which means it is time for the 3rd annual Mario Party CPU tournament, this year featuring Mario Party 3 on the 64 Showcase. And this tournament is going to be bigger and better than ever. Now, in case you're unaware of what the CPU tournament entails, in case you haven't watched the last 2 years' tournaments, which I highly recommend you do, they're very fun, they're very exciting. We are going to be watching the computer player in Mario Party duke it out by themselves without any player interference to determine who truly is the superstar. I will not be playing at all. My only role in all of this is to commentate on what I'm seeing and watch alongside you. So we are going to jump right into my file that I've had since probably the year this game came out. I don't even remember. And we are going to head into party mode to get the tournament started proper. Welcome to the toy box with the Mount Rushmore-esque display of Mario heads in the background. Though, someone's missing up there. Yeah, we'll probably fix that later. Ha ha ha! I am the Millennium Star! Use the control stick to choose your destination, and we shall. Please ignore this cannon right here. There was a failed recording attempt earlier. And we are going to get started in just a moment here. But first, Mario Party 3 is quite a different beast than the other Mario Party games that came before it. So this tournament is going to be a bit on the different side than the last couple of years. So, if future Sparky in the editing room would like to explain, he is going to go over the tournament rules, what's going to be happening, and some of the new features that we'll be seeing. So Mario Party 3 features some significant changes that set it apart from the past 2 entries of the series. For one, there's a brand new single-player story mode, though that doesn't have much to do with the tournament, except for the fact that playing the story mode allows you to unlock 2 of the game's boards, which I did ages ago. Boy, am I getting old. What does affect the tournament is the addition of 2 new playable characters,
Waluigi time!
and the addition of a brand new game type, dual maps. Duel maps are a counterpart to the classic chaotic 4-player matches we know from past Mario Party games, now categorized as Battle Royale maps. But duel maps are a completely different sort of experience. While you still roll dice to travel around a game board and occasionally play a minigame to earn coins, that's where the similarities stop. Duel maps are 2-player competitions, and you don't win by collecting stars. You instead win by hiring mercenaries to assassinate your opponent. Well, maybe that's a bit of an extreme interpretation, but you do have partner characters accompany you, you pay them a salary, and you have them battle each other in an attempt to reduce your opponent's health to 0. The last man, woman, dinosaur, or gorilla standing is the winner in these competitions of strategy and luck. That's the brief explanation anyway. It's probably easier to understand once you see it in action. But regardless, you may be wondering, what do the duel maps have to do with the CPU tournament? Well, in an attempt to show off both game modes, we're going to be using the duel maps as preliminary rounds for our main feature, the Battle Royale maps we all know and love. Basically, we'll be dividing the 8 competitors into 4 best 2 out of 3 duel matches, and whether they win or lose will determine where they begin in the main tournament. Why best 2 out of 3? Because the general nature of duel boards has them proceed at a much quicker pace than the Battle Royale maps. That, and it only seems sporting to give everyone at least 2 chances to win their respective duel maps. Once the duel maps are all done, we'll be moving on to our Battle Royale rounds. The winners of the duel maps will face off against each other in round 1, while the duel losers will compete in round 2. Much like the last 2 tournaments, the first and second place winners of these matches will proceed upwards in the rankings. Round 3 will be a showdown between the 4 winners of rounds 1 and 2, and the top 2 players from that match will move on to the finals. Meanwhile, the 3rd and 4th place players from the first 2 rounds will go on to the 4th match in the losers bracket, where everyone will get at least one more chance to move onward to superstardom. First and second place from round 4 will move on to round 5, where they'll face off against the losers from round 3. And then the winners of round 5 will make their way to the final match, where the superstar will be crowned. Players truly have to play their best, however, because any 3rd or 4th placement during the losers bracket will mean elimination from the tournament. Only the best will survive past this point. And that just about covers everything. We're in for the long haul with this tournament, so let's get going. Back to you, Past Sparky. Alright, with all of the talky explanation things out of the way, we are going to jump right into the action on our first duel map preliminary round. No, we would not like to hear the duel map rules. Yes, we would like to restart that game, yada yada, and so on and so forth. Get going already. I am excited to get this started because I always enjoy doing these Mario Party tournaments. It's always a surprise what happens every year, and I'm really looking forward to this. Of course, we will be joining in at the very beginning here, just because we need to set it up so the Mario characters are playing on them on their own. And for our duel rounds, I wanted to do a theme of rivals, sort of. So our first match, is going to feature Super Mario and his partner Koopa Troopa. He has decent stamina but little attack power. His low pay is a plus. And he will be facing off against Wario. His partner is Bob-omb. This explosive specialist can jump over an opponent's partner for a direct attack. We'll explain more what that means as things go on, I suppose. There they are, our 2 lovely competitors. Computer players will of course be set to hard. There will be no handicaps in play. And our first board is going to be Gate Guy. Number of turns will be set to 20 to kind of keep things moving along, considering the only other option is infinite turns. And I don't think we really want to sit through that, just in case it does run long. Finally, we'll set up mini-games. All mini-games will be played. Interestingly, Mario Party 3 has the option to only play an easy set of mini-games, but honestly, where's the fun in that? Are these settings okay? They sure are, Tumble! And let the duel begin!